How to organize your good ideas. That's what we're talking about today. Hi, this is Frank Buck, and this is the place to be if you want to get organized and make it look easy. Just over a week ago, the Alabama Music Educators Association held its annual conference. One of the sessions was called the Lightning Round, where about half a dozen or so presenters each presented on a different topic. I happen to be one of them. So, what I'm going to share with you today is the message that I shared with them because it's an important one. I'm at a music conference, but I'm not going to talk about music. So, let the irony of that one sink in for just a moment. You see, the people there already know about music, a lot about music, and they learn more about music during that 3-day conference. Truth be told, those folks have forgotten more about music than most people will ever know. And that, my friends, is what I talk to them about and what I want to talk to you about today. Today, the information that you need to be successful in your chosen profession is easily accessible. For the music educators that I talk to, it's coming from everywhere. It's in books, it's in magazines, it's in college courses. Because of the internet, it's in Google searches, it's in Facebook groups, it's everywhere. It's in conversations out in the hall. So access to information is not the problem. The question that I have is this: with all of that information that we have, what's the one place that we can put it so that we can access it when we need it? And for me, for the past decade, that answer has been Evernote. Because your information is only as good as your ability to put your hands on it when you need it. I want to be able to add to my system easily from anywhere, retrieve it easily from anywhere, and share it easily from anywhere. And notice I said information, not documents. We've been making folders inside folders inside folders since the mid 1980s, but most of what we need will never need to print. We just need to get to it when we need to get to it. So, this is Evernote. No double clicking on folders and double clicking on documents to open them. Click on a notebook. And on the side, you see the title and a little preview of every note in that notebook. And if there's an image in that note, Evernote chooses the best one and includes it in the preview because our brain is drawn to images that we recognize. Click on the preview and the note is displayed. Want to share a note with someone else? Just click the share button, enter an email address, and it's theirs. Want to make it available to the entire world? Flip the switch, and you have a link that you can share with anyone. It becomes just like a web page. Anyone with that link, even though they don't have an Evernote account, can see what you have shared. And if you make a change to the note and they hang on to the link, they see the latest and greatest version. Maybe you don't need to share the note with other people or the whole world, but you want your notes to talk to your lesson plans or to your task or to your calendar. Well, see, every Evernote note has its own link. Let me show you. If you just click on the 3 dots in the upper right corner and choose Copy Internal Link, there you have it. And now you can paste that link anywhere. Paste it in a digital lesson plan. And when you click on it, it's taking you right back here to this note. Now, here's a list of events. It's probably a PDF that you download from the web. And here it is sitting on your computer. But you don't want to just leave it sitting there. Wouldn't it be nice to put it in a system where you can get back to it when you need it? Well, Evernote's the perfect place. How can you do it? Well, just create a new note, a blank note, and then just drag that PDF right into the note, and there it is for you. And what I just did with that PDF, I could have done with a Word document, an Excel spreadsheet, a PowerPoint presentation. I could have taken an image and just dragged it right into the note. And if what you have is more than a page long, just click down there and the little arrows take you forward a page or back a page. Let's say I'm on the internet and I find this really good document that I want. Now, I don't want just the URL. I want the entire thing, just like if I took a magazine and took a pair of scissors and clipped the article out of the magazine, hole punched it, and put it in a notebook. The digital equivalent of that is the Evernote Web Clipper. Right up at the top of the screen, you see what looks like a little picture of an elephant head. It's a free extension for your browser. Just install it. And so all I have to do is just click that extension. A box pops up, click to save the clip, and now that document is right there in my Evernote. You see over on the in the middle pane there, you see the title, you see a little description, you see the image there, and then you see the full document here. I also have a URL that takes me right back to the source. So not only am I able to save the information, but I'm also able to know where I got that information without doing any additional work. And the search capabilities of Evernote are phenomenal. If I just put a word in the little search window, grading in this particular case, first of all, it finds all of the notes that include that word, and it's finding it not only in the title of this note, but look right here in the body of this PDF. It's also looking for the search term. And if this had been a photograph, it finds text inside a photograph. All conference attendees received an email like this, and we were told to bring that email, bring that QR code with us to registration. Well, I don't want to search through 7 different screens worth of email, so I just simply clicked the web clipper and clipped this email to Evernote. So at registration, there it was in Evernote for me, easy to present. With Evernote, you'll use your camera differently. Instead of photos just going to your camera roll, I have a widget on the home screen that lets me take a photo, and it brings up the camera just like I was taking any other photo. The only difference is it saves that photo into Evernote. I could take additional photos that would also go into that same note. I could add audio. I could add text. It's all saved into the same note there on my phone. When I go back to my computer, well, there it is in my computer as well. I can add to the note. I can share it. I can make it a public link, or I can grab an internal link for myself. We've just scratched the surface of Evernote, but hopefully I've piqued your interest. I have a handout for you, the same handout that I had for the people that were at that conference. I prepared it the most dirt simple way that I know how. It's nothing more than an Evernote note. I clicked share and copied the public link, and I shortened it with bit.ly. So there you see at the top, bit.ly/Evernote in 10. In other words, I was presenting this in less than 10 minutes. If you go to that link, you'll see the handout. You see the QR code. If you scan that QR code, it also takes you to the handout, and you'll see exactly what I presented there. And if I make changes to that handout, the same link will take you to the latest and greatest stuff. And that's how to organize your good ideas. You know a lot about your chosen profession, and don't you forget it. Thanks for stopping by today. This has been Frank Buck, helping you get organized and make it look easy. If you like that brief overview of Evernote, I'd ask you to do 2 things. First of all, consider buying a copy of my book, Get Organized Digitally. I've got 2 chapters on Evernote in the book. You can get it right now over at Amazon. And second, if you like this video, take a look at these 2 videos right over here and consider subscribing to the channel for more videos. Until next time, this has been Frank Buck, helping you get organized and make it look easy.